Ooh, deep.
I like it.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on. That's a
Yokozuna.
good pick.
Actually, they actually came here and played. I think it was a WrestleMania. That was in the '90s. I
Y-
went there and I went berserk when Undertaker came out.
You know what? I love it that this is a Milan Weekly podcast. Welcome to Husney, and we're talking about WrestleMania because we're all excited, obviously, but maybe just David and myself. But Yusuf is thinking about the good old days of wrestling. But guys, today we are here to talk about our beloved Milan. We are playing Parma in about an hour. Welcome, David, Gio, Husney, Fabio from Long Island, because it's not just Fabio, it's Fabio from Long Island, Yusuf. Guys, we got Parma coming up in about an hour. Officials lineups have been made. Let me put this on here. It looks like this is official. I'm gonna ask you guys once, one after the other. Starting with you, David. What are your, looking at? We have Graziano Pele playing against us, but what are your feelings about the starting lineup? Is this okay with you? And how are you feeling confident about today's game?
Well, I'm happy to see a right back playing as right back. I'm happy to see a left wing playing left wing. I'm happy to see a right wing playing. I'm happy to see the whole team playing their natural positions. That's the most important thing. I'm happy to see Pelle, Cuca, Conti, Gervinho, that they always give us a bit of headaches. Well, not Conti there. Yeah, sure. Bring it on. But this team has to really show that, listen, 9 games, guys, I think, if I'm not mistaken, left.
Yeah, 9
we,
games, I
we
believe.
we can't even think twice. And now with all these re-signings that we have to do, top 4 is definitely a must, because with the top 4 comes money, exposure, and we can pay whatever these guys want and move forward for that and look onto the future. Come out swinging, like we always say. No reverse psychology from Youssef, please. No this, no that. I want I want a 4-0, 5-0 win.
I like it. I like it. Gio, how about you? Your first feelings of seeing the starting lineup and, Pioli coming out and saying, we got 4 games. He's putting up this 4 games to making sure we qualify for Champions League. But how about your feelings of seeing the starting lineup?
Well, I'm glad that Rebic is there because, man, on their team, he's very fast, and Dale's been having a lot of trouble since 2021. So I'm glad he's there. I mean, I just need Hakan to step up. I just need the whole team to step up, man. These last 9 games, I got my seatbelt fastened. We need Champions League or else we're going to have to sell everybody, basically.
No, definitely. It's like, Champions League top 4 is the priority. I know, like, the conversation has been different from, like, 3 months ago. But Yusuf, how about you? Like, do you like the starting lineup? Are you confident? And as David was saying, you're turning back on your reverse psychology. So, how are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, it's as good as it gets, I think. Again, I always say that we don't know what happens between match to match and in the training ground, but on paper, this is as good as it gets. I'm interested to see Rebic and Hernandez pressing Conti, because remember when Conti used to play for us, whenever we play against a team that presses us high on our areas, he used to panic. So I am looking for the team to exploit that.
Oh, definitely. And I just want to share what you said before we went live. We were discussing Pato's tweet that he retweeted Orlando's FC's tweet saying, I'm like, about FIFA 21. Is like, I can't wait to play with myself with Orlando FC. And you said, so like, hey, as a second language, English, that seems perfectly fine to me. And I just find it very funny from over there. But guys, honestly, Parma Milan, we need to win these games. Fabio, how about you? Would you have made any changes out of the starting lineup? Or
I
how
mean,
do you?
Vinny, are you telling me that because you missed somebody on the right side? Because I almost didn't believe it when I saw the formation. I looked, I said, wait a minute, where's Samu? Where is he? This guy's got dirt on Pioli that he gets him in every game. Listen, I'm happy. I feel like, honestly, with the exception of Kalulu, because obviously if Calabria was healthy, he'd be there. But this should be our best starting 11, right? I mean, it looks everybody's in form. Again, Kalulu's playing because Calabria's not there. But Salamak is easily our best right-sided guy. We got Ibra. Listen, and Hakan, guys, I don't know if you heard the rumor, but already it's coming out the woodwork. Chelsea and another team want to pay him a ton of money. So here we go. The last 8-9 games of the season, he's going to try to do his best to get this money. Yeah, I've been talking about Hakan all the past couple of months. I'm getting very upset with him, but I hope he has a good game. Happy Rebic is back. Cassie Benacer. I just want to see Benacer really get more into it, the form he had before he got hurt. But I think everybody that we have, there's nobody else. I mean, Castello, put him in at the 75th minute to let the chicken run around a little bit. But other than that, everybody's good in this 11.
Put him in the 89th minute. I'm happy.
I appreciate 89th even better. Even better.
Husney, how about you? Like, I'm looking at that side, Kurtic, Gervinho against Salamaker's Kalulu. Are you worried at all, or are you happy with this starting formation?
I'm happy. This has been the best lineup since a long time. The only concern I have is in the last game, Benacer he got subbed off for Tonali. I think Tonali is has something to offer maybe. So I do want to see some halftime changes, if especially Theo, to prevent any mistakes. Dalot needs to come in. Rebic needs to watch out in case of any discipline. No more red cards, and we should have a good game.
Husni, what's that T-shirt over there? Because I've been playing Red Dead Redemption on the PlayStation 4. I see a horse. I see Milan. What T-shirt are you wearing?
That's Pigeons Plane. That's the collaboration.
Yeah, that's the Paper Planes from Jay-Z's company. He's got the hat and the shirt. Legit, has he?
We don't get these special, like he had the baller edition there. But get up over there, Husni. Show us that T-shirt, because we don't get that in North America. Look at that.
I think you do.
Oh, Vinny, you do. You got to go to the website. Just they sold out really fast.
You see, you guys. We don't. Maybe we'll put the Patreon money towards this line there. But going back,
the young kids on the street, looking good with the paper. We're a little too old, Vinny. This is like
I don't know about these things. I just know that it's Serie A weekend. We need to win this game. Look, we're not going to talk about Inter and Juventus, winning their games in hand, guys. We have 9 games left, if I'm not mistaken. We need to win. David, would you agree with me? We need to win 7 out of 9. Like, we went through this whole downpour or whatever, but there's no other choice. What do you say about that?
Well, I would, if it was up to me, I would like to win 9 out of 9. Really put our stamp on the thing. But the teams that we have coming up, we have Juve, obviously, one of the big ones, and I think Napoli or Atalanta, if I'm not mistaken. And it would be really nice to stick it to Atalanta. But the only team I'm worried about, honestly, to finish top 4 is Napoli, because Napoli is in 5th place or 4th place, if I'm not mistaken. They need to drop points for us to really cement ourselves in the top 4. Listen, Inter, like you said, we're not going to talk about it. It's out of the field, whatever. Juve, Atalanta, it's basically Napoli. Napoli, we have to watch out. We have to really keep an eye on for them to continue dropping points. But we need to win all of them. It doesn't change anything. Whether it's the first game of the season or last game, we need to focus on winning every single game. It's just that we have to pray to God that form stays in form. Players continue playing to their potential. No injuries, and we're good. And going back to what Husni said, Tonali was actually looking good for the past couple of games. So, yes, if we don't see Benacer to the old Benacer, or maybe making a bit of mistakes here and there, or just not in top form, I will feel confident playing Tonali, because now Tonali has to show why we bought out Tonali. And it's better now than, putting him under a microscope under a team like Juve or Atalanta, that he doesn't play good. Again, put him against Parma. If Parma is weak, you know what? Make him shine and make him cut through the whole team, so we could feel confident moving forward.
Exactly. And to you, Gio, how about looking at whatever the players, and we need to win. We need to win these games. I know we went through a great 21 first games of Serie A, but you think, looking at the last 9 games, are we capable of winning these last 9 games? I know we haven't had the best of records when everybody was healthy, but what are your thoughts on maybe the last 9 games?
That's what I was thinking, Vinny, 7 out of 9, because, 2 games, one versus Juve versus Atalanta. I don't know what team is going to show up, but we should be beating the other 7 teams if we show up. It's all about the heart. It's all about whatever they leave on the pitch. Like me, I don't care about waking up. A lot of people say we feel sorry for. No, don't feel. The only problem that I have is when I wake up early, and then they put in a performance like that. But if we lose and we go down like we went down to Juve this season, like I wouldn't be mad. I would show, oh, the team that went down with effort, fighting, and everything. But when you basically putting me back to sleep, I mean, that's what I don't like.
Especially like when you waking up like at 3 o'clock in the morning for the 6 a.m. games. And Yusuf, have you and Gio like reconciled? Is it okay? Look, he said on Patreon the messages that he wasn't gonna wear a classic jersey. He is. Are you guys okay now? Are you guys still? Are you okay?
No. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. It's perfect. But you know what? I'm gonna try to. There is a change of policy now. There is no reverse psychology. There is no superstition. So, Gio, if you wanna go ahead and wear your pajama, let's go ahead and do it. And today we're gonna smash Parma. I think that it looks perfect on paper. The good thing is we have a good. Relatively good bench. We have options from the bench. We have Liao, Diaz, Tonali, and Headless Chicken Castillejo. So, and even Mandzukic. Is Mandzukic called up?
Is Mandzukic on the bench,
Yeah,
guys?
no, he's one of the four. We have
Yeah,
four
yeah.
guys.
We have four
forwards.
forwards. Imagine.
So maybe
that's
maybe
the news to me.
Maybe Mandzukic, after all these months, we're actually going to see him actually play and actually touch the
Keep him
ball.
on the bench. Keep him on the bench.
Guys, but let's be honest. If Mandzukic could give us those 3 to 4 goals in the last 9 games, these are the kind of players that we signed, and we need them, right? So, Fabio, how about you? Like, out of the conversation of the last 9 games, we need to win what, 7 out of 9? Do you agree?
I would say at least. I mean, we really don't have the luxury of dropping any more points. Now we have Juve and who's the other team? Napoli, right
Napoli.
up our ass.
Atalanta's, I believe.
Atalanta too. That's the real kicker. Is that we have to play well enough that when we get to that Atalanta game at the end of the season, it means a lot more for them than it does for us. That's the most important thing. If we're sitting at the point where we're at 3rd or 4th and we could drop out if we lose, that's gonna. I mean, we haven't played well against Atalanta. They're an informed team. As much as we want to joke on them, and they look terrible here every couple of games, but they seem to beat us, and they got our number right now. So that's really the only game, honestly, the only game that I see. I said that's the worry one. So it's the last game of the season. If we handle our business now, we don't have to worry about it. That's what I say. So just we win every 3 points every game. So we get to that final game. Hopefully, it's not something that we're going to.
By the way, Fabio, you are stereotypically Italian right now with La Cristalera in the back. You got the good glasses in the back. By the way, like this is for typical Italian families. What you see in the back there, it's not for anybody. That's just for show.
No.
Maybe for a special occasion, we'll take out those special glasses, the special cristal. But I love it that even in Long Island,
that applies to Kuwait as well. We do that in Kuwait.
You guys do that as well in Kuwait?
Yeah, my parents, when I used to live with them, they had these set of glasses and whatever, and they only come out once a year.
Yeah, this is a classy thing. No matter what background it is, when you have stuff that you never use, but you put it in a glass case, it's just
in case.
That's
just in case, right?
I love my mother. I mean, what are you guys?
The top glasses look like champagne glasses for New Year's.
Yeah,
you have a couple of shooters for the grappas.
And because they're enclosed, there's no dust. We don't have to worry about it. And if you saw the parents opening up that thing, it's like, whoa. Somebody's coming over. We got the special guests. Honestly, how about you? Are you good with 7 out of 9 games? Are you agreeing with everybody?
Yeah, I do agree with everyone. But I don't see why we can't win 8 out of 9. Because we beat Juve end of last season. So, and Juve do look quite vulnerable. It's only that Atlanta that I'm worried about. That Gasparini seems to have Pioli's number somehow.
I know. But... look. Let's concentrate. I like your enthusiasm. 8 games out of 9, guys. We've done it for the beginning of the year, right? So I don't see how we will not be able to look. We all knew that we were gonna take that, downpour, the bad performances and not winning. We've gone more than we're supposed to, according to me. I think we are capable of doing these last 9 games and doing great performances. And now this is the time, gentlemen. This is a time where I'm going to ask you guys, predictions and dark horses of the game. And because Yusuf said we're reversing all these different psychologies, we don't have to do all this reverse psychology and bad luck. David, who is your dark horse of this match? A prediction, or who's scoring for you today?
Okay, dark horse for me.
Let me pull it up just in case you forgot. Right, let me pull it up.
I remember, everyone. It's just that with the kind of headaches that we've been getting from our right side, it'll be good for Salzmakers to show up and give us maybe a bit of less headaches for our right side, always struggling. So I say Salzmakers will be our dark horse, and will score. And you know what? My real surprise is if Mandzukic comes on, he's going to score and cement himself as first goal of the season for Milan. With Milan, sorry.
Okay. So sausage maker, dark horse, and a scorer. And if Mandzukic makes it on the pitch, he's scoring. Okay, David, I like it because you know what? If it doesn't come true, you're like, guys, come on. I went out of the limb. But if it comes true, guys, you see, I'm like Nostradamus. Gio, how about you? A dark horse, a prediction? Who's going to score in this game?
You know what? The most two inconsistent players this whole year. So I'm going one goal for Robo Rebic and one for Hakan. And then at the end of the season, Hakan, you could go because I'm tired. I don't care who you're linked to. This is Milan. And I just want to say I've been seeing a lot of players that have been going away and they've been doing good. It's the badge, you know. This weighs, and a lot of people can't wear it. I know that me and Timmy joke around Paquetá, he's doing very good and stuff like that, but it's the badge, man. It's heavy, the shirt. And that's why all these Juventini can't come over here. I don't even want to hear about no rumors about Dybala because I don't even want him. Keep that trash over there with the trash.
Dybala,
I thought he was going to say somebody else.
Dybala, I would take, but the whole Romagnoli Benedeschi swap. I'd rather lose it for free than ever have Benedeschi.
But Gio's right. It's all about the badge, right? And like una si tifa in Italian, we say una si tifa il colore, non il giocatore, right? We need to cheer the colors and not the players. Yeah. But Gio like Robo Rebic scoring on that one because he does not smile. Yusuf, with your new view. And no more reverse psychology. Who is your dark horse / who's going to score? And your prediction for the game.
I think it's gonna 3-1 because we always concede. So much for reverse psychology, I guess. But we're always gonna concede.
It's okay.
But I think we're gonna score 3. I think the left side of the team will prevail. Hernandez and, as Gio said, Rebic. I think they're gonna. These are my dark horses. Ibrahimovic does not qualify as a dark horse because he's always in the he's always gonna score. Yeah, I think it's a 3-1. And who's gonna score for them? Let's see how.
Don't say
Kuko.
it. Don't say it. Okay.
Who's the midfielder?
Kuchka. Yeah, but I love Kuchka. He's a
but let's see if he's gonna celebrate or not. Just for the fun.
Okay, we'll see. But you know what? To Fabio, I'm gonna put you the comment of Fuji's and Fanya. Now is the time for Milan to take a nice bicchierini and put him on a nice spread and press for the next 9 games. So on that note, to Sonny is our guy right now. Sonny is live from Australia. Sonny, it's 3:00 in the morning. The guy's not sleeping. He's our guy that's doing all these artwork. Sonny, thank you very much. Once again, I got to give you the shout out. But Fabio, if you had to lay out the nice cutlery and the nice bicchierini, who's your dark horse? Who's your scoring for today? Or maybe a prediction?
Well, I just have to go back on one thing. David is putting out some magic out there. Because Mandzukic is not scoring. He is a waste of money in space. All right, so he should be. I'm sorry. Mandzukic is trash. That was
How can you say he's trash if he hasn't played?
He's played 29 minutes.
Your best ability is availability, right? So if you can't get on the pitch, what use are you besides wasting our salary? That's all he's doing. Anyway, I digress. I think To be honest, the dark horse is the two guys right before the defense. They got to score. No more hitting the post. No more missing wide. If Benacer or Kessie can get on the score sheet, it's a positive day. I would just say what Yusuf said. We always concede for some reason lately. We can't defend well. And it seems that Milan thinks the game starts at the 46th minute because we sleep through the whole first half. And if that's what we see today, and I just want to say one thing, Gio, I feel your pain. God forbid I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm bitching and complaining the whole time. I'm a miserable fuck because Milan made me wake up for nothing. I mean, I woke up. Why can't they wake up? Let's play a good game. That's all I expect today, is that you come out with some fire. If they don't realize that every game now, it's 90 minutes of pure intensity, they need to win, that they're wasting all of our time, guys. To finish from first to possibly fifth to sixth is the biggest embarrassment. Just imagine all the other Serie A fans that we know, how they're going to tease Milan now for the next year if, again, we fell out. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to bring this up. Pioli lets us go to fourth, fifth, or sixth. He's out too. Everybody's out as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. We got to start. It's the badge, right? The shirt,
Fabio,
the laundry.
get some
everything.
coffee, Fabio.
I
Get some
have
coffee.
a Poco espresso right here. I'm a little too riled up. I've been up too early.
Fabio, did you talk with Tommy this morning before coming on the podcast?
Yeah.
I'm channeling Tommy's anger because honestly, it's seriously, guys. We need this shit. If I was in there, I don't know how Eber's not smacking people in the face saying, you better wake up, all right? If I'm playing at 40 years old and you're 22 and you look like you're asleep, you should be embarrassed of yourself. But Kessie and Benacer, Rebic better fucking score 2, 3-1. I'm going with Yusuf, same thing.
Vinny,
All
hold
right.
on before you move on to Husney. Sorry, Husney. I hate to cut you off. I always tend to cut Husney off. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Husney.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Fabio, I have a question for you. And it's a bet. If Mandzukic finishes the season with 3 goals, will you buy I want you to buy a Mandzukic jersey?
Okay, how's this?
I was threw up. Now listen. I'll do this, David.
I got an idea.
3 goals or more. 3 goals or less. Winner buys the other.
The Milan club. The Milan
shirt.
Okay, so how's
That's
this?
a fair
Okay,
bet.
so bet is done. If Mandzukic scores 3 goals or more, Fabio from Long Island will buy a Milan Weekly Podcast T-shirt to David,
Yes.
and vice versa. If he scores 3 goals or less, David will buy a Milan Weekly Podcast T-shirt for Fabio. Is that, guys? Your witnesses. This is on YouTube. Everything's live. I like it.
David, I wear a double XL. All right.
I wear double XL too. I'll even send you mine.
You guys got broad shoulders. You're like wrestlers. You know, you got the broad shoulders. Husney, how about you, man? Dark horse predictions. Who's scoring for today?
I see this as a Theo redemption match. He's been quite terrible in the past few games. So this is the chance where we need to see the old Theo from early part of the season, where he just make those cutting runs, score those goals, or at least those assists. But what Fabio mentioned is true. A lot of these players, they're playing for the future. Because if we don't make top 4 and we fall further into this rut, it's going to be a lot of people on the chopping block. So we won't see Hakan again next season. And Pioli is going to say that I won't be around, I think. Even though there have been some articles saying that he's probably going to continue if we end up in the Europa League. But it is not good enough. It's just a matter of time then if he finishes outside top 4.
All right, I like those ones, guys. I was thinking about Theo, but Husney with the right answer there. But I'm gonna go with Ibrahimovic scoring 2 goals, but not because of him. Like, everybody's gonna do the work, and he's just gonna just tap them in, right? So that's what I'm gonna go with. Ibrahimovic is gonna score, and the dark horse, I'm gonna go with Husney. I think Theo has been having a bad rap. Guys, there's a difference between shitting on somebody's performance and shitting on the actual person. Now, I don't understand how we called him no fenomeno, throughout if you look at all the internet, but Theo's having a bad, couple of months. Hey, guys, it happens. Yes, people could talk about his mistake against the last game against Sampdoria. But if Kessie would have scored that goal in the 98th minute, nobody would have been talking about Theo Hernandez right now, right? So let's keep on believing. There's not a problem with criticizing somebody's performance, but let's keep our enthusiasm and our support for the teams, gentlemen. It is 11:25 here in North America. We're playing in 35 minutes. we're gonna close this off. I know you guys. Yusuf said 3-1. Gio said 3-1. David, I'm gonna ask you guys: where's Milan finishing the end of the season from number 1 to number 4?
I say we stay to number 2.
I like it. I like
Number-
it.
Number 2, 4-0 today. Sorry, Mandzukic 4 goals at the end of the season.
How about you, Gio? Where do you see us in the top 4 spots, or where do you predict us? And maybe if you want to go out on a limb like David.
No, I mean, I think we're gonna stay where we're at, and that's good because I didn't know, but I follow a couple snakes on Twitter, and they say that second place brings more Champions League TV rights money. So like I've been saying, Vinny, we need all the money that we can. We penny pitching over here. With any penny coming our way, I'll take it. So I'm saying number 2, so we could get that extra money, and maybe we could go out and sign Holland. I don't know.
You know what? It's happening on my FIFA 21 there. I'm trying to get a little bit better so I can start competing with the rest of the world there. But Yusuf, how about you? What do you see? Maybe your prediction of where's Milan finishing? And
I was just saying things are okay between me and Gio, and then he comes up with Haaland, whose agent is Raiola. Come on, stop dealing with players who have Raiola as their agent.
You guys were doing so good. You guys were doing so good. We were.
Come on, Raiola is destroying football now. Anyways, sorry, I cut you off. What was the question again? Oh,
where do you see?
We're good. I think fourth.
Fourth?
Yeah.
Hey, second or fourth, we're still making Champions League. So
I've been saying this since day one, match day one. When all the hype about the bus, I'm gonna bring it on, the bus thing, and everyone is on the bus, and people. I kept saying that I'm the cow.
Fabio's hiding.
I know, but this is what's happening. So I've been saying 1 point above 5th place is the objective, and I'm still sticking to that.
And you know what? I have respect for guys like David Fanta, or it would be Fabio, about the whole bus, because you always need that enthusiasm, right? But I'm also going to respect you, Yusuf, because you never changed your opinion. You never changed your point of view. Where a lot of people like on the line, Tio Hernandez, he's a world class now, he's shit, but you always stuck to that. And in the end, gentlemen, right? I like this is that whether we're 4th, whether we're 2nd, or a point above 5th place, we're making Champions League. Fabio, do you? I know Yusuf would take little shots at you, but are you with him? As long as we're a point above 4th, or what do you see as finishing?
Well, no, I would just say the thing about the bus is that I believe Milan, again, like the jersey weighs heavy on these guys. If you know the history, we're not losers. I know, I saw that couple's there. But honestly, we got to strive. It's killing me that we are so far away from first place. Otherwise, I'd still be on the bus. I'd say we need to constantly focus on getting as high as we can on the table. Because if you're okay with slipping a couple of spots and just barely making it, that's not how we're going to win things in the future. I know we just want to get there first, but let's go in with some stride, with winning, with getting points, finish 2nd because nobody can catch us, not because everybody else is so pathetic that we just happen to fall and end in 2nd. I don't want to fall to 3rd and 4th. I don't want to worry those last couple of games. I know you guys don't either. So for me, like I think Gio said, let's stay in 2nd where we are. Let's battle, because that's what we got to do until the final game. And hopefully that this Milan understands. And again, after Ibrahimovic is gone, guys, who's going to be the guy in the locker room who's telling them, the Milan jersey, you're playing for so much more. You got to stop being selfish. And the only thing about Theo, and I wouldn't... Mandzukic.
No,
forget about Mandzukic, all right? He's a bidon. I don't even know why we have him, to be honest. But anyway, the thing with Theo, and you're right, we shouldn't be criticizing killing players. But the only thing is that when he does these forward runs, it seems like he's after he doesn't get it, or it breaks down. As if he doesn't realize he just put us completely at the mercy of the other team attacking against us. So you just want to see somebody playing from the beginning to the end as hard as they can, paying as hard for the rest of his teammates, And we gotta fuck. Yeah, I will be an assistant to Pioli. He calls me. I'll be on the first plane to Milan right now.
By the way, Fabio,
everybody.
Stevie P has that cornered. He's gonna get hired before you could be Stevie P's assistant. How's that?
I would love to.
Husney, how about you? Are you with everybody with this whole like? Are you battling for second, or you're like, hey, as long as I'm 1 point ahead of fifth place?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, sir. Somehow this team gives me the vibes like we're gonna scrape it through on like 1 point or something like that. It just seems to be that's how we're gonna end up. But
You're right, because that's how we play.
Yeah, I do see it as a disguise because we may be down from second to fourth, but then you never know. At the beginning of next season, we might even have a decent Champions League draw, meaning that the group is manageable, not easy because it never is. But we could have a decent group.
I like that. And gentlemen, by the way, I'm getting new internet this coming Tuesday, so it'll be no more cutting off, no more 4 times the speed. So yes, on that note, but I'm with Husney, guys. I predict Milan is gonna make us stress out until the very last game. I feel we're gonna make Champions League, but they're gonna make us have a heart attack until the very last game, because it's taking me back to the days of the Italy World Cup days of would it be 2006, like where they would always leave it to the last game until they would have qualified, because you know what, that's the excitement. That's the excitement of Serie A. I don't want to talk about Inter. I don't want to talk about Juventus. Back in the WWE versus WCW days, WCW would always talk about WWE, but WWE would never talk about, if you're number one, you talk about yourself. You don't think about anybody else, right? So let's concentrate on Milan. Let's get this game over with. Gentlemen, we are half an hour away from kickoff, live from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Long Island, California, Montreal. Gentlemen, thank you so very much for coming on. I'm gonna let Fabio take out the nice biccherino over there for the game. And Fabio, can you at least, if we win, can you have a shot out of that that last
I would love to. I have a nice Johnny Walker ready just to put a little.
Even if Mandzukic scores the game-winning goal, are you gonna do that?
Absolutely, because it's gonna be the only goal he ever scores for the rest of the year.
Yusuf, I need you to go to your parents' house. Take out one of the nice glasses. They're like, what are you doing? Hey, Milan won. I need to use one of these glasses over there.
Oh, we'll do. Absolutely. I'll even live vlog it if you want.
Gentlemen, ovunque sempre, Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
We will see each other on
Forza
Monday.
Milan.
Guys, let's go out and win this one. Would it be 1-0 or 4-0 or 3-1? What do you guys think? We need to get these 3 points. So let's finish off on that one. Guys, enjoy the game. We'll see each other later.
Ciao, boys.
Ciao.
Ciao, guys.